as well. Talking about going to the wire, this is a really interesting one that keeps popping up. Indicator, our friend, raised it today. Rodrygo as the winger. I know. Well, we've talked about it before. You changing your mind on Rodrygo, whatever. But have you heard anything on it, or what are you thinking on Rodrygo? I've heard it from multiple places now that Liverpool are interested and Liverpool do want to, but his wages are just incredibly high now. It's an interesting one, and we were talking about it in our Discord actually. That I think it's all about whether City want him or get him. I think because City will be willing to pay his €400,000 a week wages. In terms of, that's not what he gets at Madrid, but his take home would be the same as it was at Madrid if he gets €400,000 here, if that makes sense. The tax system in the UK hurts us when people go from Spain to UK. So basically, he's just asking for the same money, but it turns out to be €400,000. So for Rodrygo, I think they have to sell Savinho. So it's totally about whether they sell him and if Spurs pay the big bucks. And now they've lost out on Eze. You'd probably think Spurs would pay the money for Savinho, and therefore it would make sense that Rodrygo goes there. But Liverpool are not moving away from it, apparently, and they want to stick it out and see what happens. And they're trying to convince, I think Michael Edwards has done a big job on this one. So they're trying to really convince the player to join Liverpool. Now, what happens? This one I'm not confident about. So if like Isaac's different, Gay's different, but this one I wouldn't be able to say I think this one's happening. It's going to go to the wire as well.
Yeah, I confess to not having heard anything myself about this, but obviously, how dare we doubt our friend Indy, who has suggested to me in private as well that Rodrygo's agents were at Anfield. And if that's the case, and as I said, I have absolutely no reason to doubt Indy, who is...
Oh, Indy put that out on Twitter yesterday or the day before. We put it in our Discord on Thursday night. So yeah, we knew that a long time ago. So Indy only found out later. But yeah, so he definitely, we heard Penny was definitely coming on Friday, and that was
so there you go. So there you go. The Anfield Index Discord and Indy Kalia have suggested that. As I said, I have absolutely not heard anything on this. So I'm not going to profess and try to pretend I have. I haven't heard anything on Rodrygo. In terms of my opinion, then based on reports and what I'm hearing from other people, it looks like we're keeping our options open, so to speak, I guess, in that sense. I personally don't see us buying Rodrygo, especially if we sign Isak. But I do see, if we were to pursue any type of deal, I can, on the horizon, just my opinion, absolutely zero information, see a loan type scenario.
With the obligation to buy, because Madrid will not loan him without an obligation. So Redman saying here that they won't sell, they'll want an obligated fee next year. Who would let him go on loan with no obligation, just like, yeah, he's failed, off you go, mate. And
if anyone can negotiate something like that, it's our boys, right?
True. But you want to get, just in case they'd want to get the money just in case he flops in the Premier League. They want that obligated fee because it's a big jump.
But I think if Savinho moves, and I think he's not in Pep's first in plans from speaking to my friend. If you guys follow Big Six, Big Steve. Steve gets quite a bit of information about Man City. He says if Savinho goes, Rodrygo's already there.
City.
City.
Yeah, that's what I just said. If Savinho goes, Rodrygo goes, they can pay the money, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It will just be a literal straight swap type thing. And that's if Spurs, and I agree with you what you said about Spurs now having the motivation or probably the vitriol from the fan base to actually push for Savinho, because we know Levy hasn't been the best of what's the word? recruiters this summer. That was a blooper, an absolute howler with Eze. I'm fuming. I done a video, guys. I don't know if you've checked it out. Go and check out my channel and subscribe if you haven't as well. By the way, I'm hitting the road to 35k. I done a video on how angry I was, like how Spurs have Spursied Eze, because I don't know what you think. It's the perfect signing for Arsenal. Eze
Yeah,
is
it's good.
perfect.
No, it's a good sign. They're strong, very strong, but I'm not convinced with they lost a striker and brought in another winger, and basically, yeah, I'm not sure. I can't say his name. Gyok, whatever it is, Gakora is going to be any good. I'm just not convinced. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. They may be worse off because they still can't put the ball in the net, or they haven't got a pacey striker because he looks like a big lug at times.
Is that what you
So
wanted to bring up? 1 second, let's bring that up.
yeah.
Thou says Newcastle have been in contact in the last 24 hours for Nicholas Jackson. The interest is concrete in the Chelsea striker. I think this might be another awkward deal for them. And the reason for that is Emery's relationship and previous experience of working with Jackson at Villarreal may play a part.
The problem is Villa need to still sell more players to get him in. They're struggling big time. They're struggling.
I don't think it's possible now, but let me tell you a bit of a snippet that I heard.
Are you going to talk about Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
But that was about a month ago, and I don't think it's been pursued since or whatever. But we 100% spoke to the representatives of Morgan, and that's literally from the horse's mouth. So
I would take him over Rodrygo if I'm honest.
Agreed. Oh, we agree on that. Oh, wow.
I would take him over Rodrygo because homegrown, young lad. He'd just tick all the boxes. He can play across the front, he can play behind like 10, left wing, right wing. He could do anything. He could play attacking mid. He just would tick so many boxes. Well, when they talk about, it was Mark McAdams saying it yesterday, wasn't it? Did you see that on Sky about Liverpool are definitely in for a versatile forward? So there's a name that they're trying to get, which, we wouldn't.
I mean, come on. I mean, Leopard Tree. Like,
why are you so rude? Why are you so rude for?
No. He's not calling me a fraud. He's calling.
No, but he's saying, "Wake up, Grizz." Why you have to tell someone to wake up? You can be nice.
But this, look at the irony. Look at the irony in this tweet. He's actually thinking, right, and believing that Rodrygo is bouncing up to these clubs. So Rodrygo, who's not getting any game time at Real Madrid, who are actually just turfing him out, basically, right, because of the high wages and everything else, thinks, right, Lepetri thinks that we're naive to think that he's rocking up to every club saying, "I want 500 grand a week."
Why do you think he hasn't joined a club?
If the irony, he's telling me to wake up. Leopard Tree, wake up before you fall out of that tree, right, and hurt yourself. All right, wake up, because you're gonna sleepwalk your way out of that tree and fall down. It's gonna hurt you in your head.
So,
but yeah,
going back to Morgan, would they sell to another PL team? They would sell to anyone if they need the money.
Who else can afford that kind of fee?
No other teams can pay.
They want circa 70 million for him. That's what I was told.
I'm just 70 million. Just 70 million.
Circa 70 million, so 78 million. Come on, man. That's a big fee for someone who's done one season in the Premier League. Come on, yo.
Couple of seasons now, man.
No, man. This is a breakout season, guys. Breakout season, man.
He's brilliant. Pay the money.
You're not paying 70, 80 million plus. Eze's more established than him, and he's gone for 68.
Yeah, but Eze's, you have to pay for age as well. Eze's 27. That's rip off.
26.
27, man.
Perfect prime age.
Yeah, but it's got 3 years left, and he could just fall off a tree, like Leopard.
Like Leopard in a tree.
Yeah, but that guy's a kid. 70 million's right.
I think 70 million is right, but you're suggesting only 70 million.
Yeah, but it's cheap in this day and age, man. We're paying women words 215 for 22-year-old.
70, 80 million is about right.
Yeah, it's good. I'd take him right now. Honestly, if Villa could just say,
"Oh, I'd take him."
Hey, we need Jackson, but we need to sell Morgan. Liverpool, can you pay it? Yeah, okay, here you go. Take it now.
But this is my point. I don't think we're going to sanction such a deal after Isak. I think, and I still think, we're gonna If we do, and I don't know at the moment if we are, we're not. I guess that could be the talking point on the back of Rodrygo. So I personally don't think Rodrygo is going to happen. That's just my opinion, not based on any fact or information or anything like that. Just opinion. I think if it does happen, I think it's likely to be a loan. I think we're more pivoting towards, as we've mentioned before, Malik Fofana.
So let's talk about the versatile forward thing. Then you're saying it's not Rodrygo. So Fofana has not gone anywhere. I think we've discussed Fofana whilst we sold. I mean, it's obvious when we sold what's his name, Morton, over to Leon. We have done something to get this kid waiting, whether it's this year or next year. Something is there because no way would they pay 10 to 15 million for Morton. They ain't got no money. How have they done that? You know, something's dodgy. But also this Morgan stuff, it's the Mark McAdams that you told me. Mark McAdams, or is it that his name, Mark McAdams, has worked for Edwards and Hughes before.
The mates.
They're mates. So this guy was on Sky yesterday saying Liverpool are definitely in for a versatile forward on top of Isaac.
Okay, I missed that.
So that's, yep, again, it's all in Discord, the video's there.
Sorry about that. Yeah,
no,
I found you enough. Yeah,
so basically,
interesting.
I'm just saying that something might be happening. This next 9 days that we've got left to the window, Liverpool fans, you're going to be stuck on your phones, on your TVs, because it's going to be a hell of a busy 9 days. An average of three signing every 3 days. You might have to wait till the last day for all three, but something.
So you think we're going to bring in three still? I know you've been adamant about the numbers.
I'm hoping, because Liverpool want them. Whether they get them over the line, I can't decide that, right? You know, at the end of the day, Liverpool want Isaac, Liverpool want Gehi, Liverpool want a versatile forward. Can they get all three over the line?
In a normal window, being Liverpool fans, we would absolutely ridicule and laugh at the situation. Say, "I'll shut up, 3 signings in a bloody 9 days or 10 days or whatever," right? But the way we've worked in this window, I don't know how to use Discord. Please, I need technical help. If that's Jack or Eddie or whoever that is, I need technical help how to use Discord, please. The Big Six tried to get me onto the Big Six Discord for months. Ask them, I'm a useless fella in that sense. In a normal scenario, I would say 3 signings in 10 days. Please relax. We'll be lucky to get 2. But the way we've operated in this window so far, I wouldn't put it past anyone at Liverpool Football Club to pull this off. I think 2 is 90%.
Yeah.
I don't know about 3.
Yeah, the third one is the tough one. I think, like Luke says here, the big thing, right, Luke, is if we just got 25 million for Doak, right? Elliot will bring in 40. If we sell Elliot, that is pretty much, guess what? We're level. We're
no way.
level. And we got Simicast to go yet. We are going to be in a positive or level net spend. That's without the next 3. So when you tell me, can we afford the next 3? 100%. We have got.
No. I didn't say that. No.
You didn't. Others, because people be like, how can we afford it? We're literally about to be 0 net spend. So we got all the cash to spend. Why would they sit on it? They would get ridiculed by this fan base for sitting on it. And like you said, 2 players are going to cost 160-ish. They're going to end up spending 250 million this summer. They will, positive net. They will end up, and I really think they will not leave this Liverpool squad tight, big up front or on the left wing, because there's no left winger after Gakpo.
Big up Hassan, avid supporter of mine as well. Always watches my show. Big up yourself. Thank you very much, my friend. He says Craig Hope, who's been probably the most reliable of the Newcastle journalists, says Newcastle knew coming out of the season that Alexander wanted to go. It's why they pursued João Pedro, Delap, Ekitike, Sesko, players who may have facilitated Isak's sale. They didn't pursue these players to play alongside him. We've established that. Right? We've established that. They were never going to play 2 up front. They were always going to pursue someone like a Vissa to replace Callum Wilson. But all the
Yeah.
other said strikers, mentioned strikers, were to replace Isak.
Yeah.
So it's all games. They've just made a balls up of their recruitment, which is hindering the speed of our movement and the whole movement of the transfer. It's just they're being a hindrance. I don't think they're doing it on purpose. The suggestions that they're doing on purpose, and I just genuinely think they're not incompetent. Basically, they're incompetent, and but they will learn. They will learn the hard way, I guess. I think there'll be internal discussions and inquiries into why this happened at Newcastle, how it happened. The owners will want to know, yeah, that's good
And
luck to them.
Liverpool couldn't leave themselves hanging because they had to go and buy Ekatike. You know, at the end of the day, they were like, "Well, sorry, we need to go get somebody."
Yeah,
And
we couldn't not only wait for Isak, we had to get someone else. Correct.
by the way, I'm so bloody happy we've got him. He looks incredible, and just watching the behind the scenes stuff, he looks like a character as well. Someone
Who's
who's
that?
seen Ekatike,
Oh,
Hugo, just
brilliant.
seems very happy. Seems just like dancing away to songs when the music's on in the background in training, and just has this
Put it in, basically.
cool guy. Yeah, he's a gent. He seems like a real good, easy guy to get along with. Seems to have hit it up with Frimpong immediately, and they seem to be having a lot of fun together. So yeah, I think I'm really, really glad that we got him at least, and he's going to be a big hit for us already. So the big thing that could happen is him scoring at St James's. Will I think people
Oh
start?
gosh, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
know
mean,
it's going to be.
that would be absolute poetry in motion.
Oh
Um,
God, I think we should put. Well, yeah, you wouldn't put money on it, but I think we should put some money on it.
well, if I was a betting man,
Exactly, you're not. I know you're not. So
I would say no, I would say red card, guys. The way
red
this
card
game is being built up. I mean, let's get into our lineups. Let's finish up with look. The transfer situation is literally coming to a head. We've given our opinions, we've given our thoughts, we've discussed the scenarios that are being played out in the public and in the media, right? But there's a game to be played, and it's a massive, massive. Newcastle away at the best of times is a awkward fixture. Always has been for us.
it's a tough fixture, man. It's always tough. No doubt about it. This is not going to be easy. I know a few people are really confident in it. No chance. That
Where are you
crowd,
getting this confidence from? Like,
mate, the crowd is going to be insane. It's going to be so hostile. Like this is going to be a real big challenge for this new Liverpool team. Don't take it any other way. Now, if they pass that challenge, that would be something amazing. Like it would honestly, we would be very, very proud and very, very like it'd just be amazing for the whole squad to do it. But I could, if they drew, it wouldn't be the end of the world right now.
100%,
Because
100%.
it's a tough game. They're gonna
Let's
the players. I don't think that the players will be too emotional because is Zach still their mate? They're probably still talking to me on the scenes. And he thanked them all for all the support because that's why you get in the team of the year. This is nothing to. He's got nothing against the players. I think it's the players will react to the fans. The fans will be up for it. That the players will get that adrenaline rush from the fans. I don't think it's gonna be anything personal. That's what's going to happen, and I think this is a great shot. The only problem for the Geordies is that they've got no attack, they've got no striker. It's going to be Gordon playing against Van Dijk and Ibu.
I'm not falling for that.
Why against Villa? They had the whole game and they didn't score.
I'll tell you why. Because Newcastle have proved from our last encounter, which was the League Cup final, they are very confident, and their game plan was centered around set pieces and how to hurt us on set pieces. So regardless of their attack, they still have huge players that we will have to deal
Oh
with
yeah,
on
that
set
was
pieces.
hilarious. Burn on Maka. That
So
was
there you
mad.
go. On top of that, they may not have a central striker, but they have very pacey wingers. And where do we have newcomers, injuries, situations? At fullback. So therefore, I am worried because Ilanga is electric and has given us hard time for Man United. I don't know if you guys remember, Ilanga gave us a torrid time at Old Trafford a couple of seasons ago, second game of the season. And Harvey Barnes has given us a horrid time in the past. And we know Anthony Gordon. That will be their front three. And then they will have the formidable bruisers in midfield, and then the lumps at the back. So just because they have Isak missing, which is huge, I'm not downplaying Isak not playing. What I'm saying is there's enough weapons in their armory to hurt us, but we have to deal with it. And I'd like to think Arne Slot will have learned so much from the League Cup final, so much, hopefully, and we pick a team that is as physical and as big as it is. So let's get into our lineups, our predicted lineups for Monday morning. Let's do position for position. Let's do section by section. So we both agree, Allison. I think we disagree on the fullback. So you go with your right back.
I think I'm guessing that they won't be ready, so I'm going to go with Szoboszlai. Right back.
I'm going to go with Bradley.
Huh?
I think the centre backs pick themselves. God forbid if there's no injuries or situations developing.
Yeah.
Any changes at left back?
Nope. I think Kirkers will be trusted again.
Experience of Robbo?
Nope. Too slow.
Okay, I'm with that as well. But I'm just playing devil's advocate. Robbo? Right, this is where it gets interesting then, because you've got Szoboszlai at right back. So who's your three in midfield?
Grav, Mac, Wirtz.
Okay, here's my controversial shout. I think it's Grav, Szoboszlai,
Wirtz.
McAllister.
Oh wow, no Wirtz. They didn't do well last time, mate. They were awful against them.
We're gonna pick our strongest, tallest, most physical team.
Yeah, Szoboszlai's going to be there in the back line though, so they'll be tall. Still some height there. In my team, at least.
This is what I'm saying. And then we got Gakpo, Ekitike,
and Mo
and Salah. Yeah.
And so you're saying so you're going to drop. So you think Slot will drop Wirtz first game?
I hate that word. Why are you putting words in my mouth? Shame on you to put words in my mouth.
We're on YouTube. This is what we're going to do. You're telling me he's going to drop.
You're actually one of these aggregators that have just paraphrased and catchphrase and like talking.
Grizz says Slot will drop Wirtz on Monday.
Drop Wirtz stunner.
Yeah, I think Leopard Tree. I know he's a Newcastle fan. It looks like so. The same midfield that was dominated by Newcastle. So
it's the same midfield that's beating you as well, my friend. I don't know if you've forgotten that we actually beat you last season twice.
No, we drew once and beat them once. 3-3, 2-0.
Did we draw at home?
No, we won at home. We drew away 3-3. Last minute, Kelleher.
I beg your pardon. That was the previous season when Nunes. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's the worst thing that you could do. It's just my opinion. He may not. He probably won't. Let's see. I just think he's going to pick the tallest, most physical team he can possibly pick, and that might even include Curtis Jones over McAllister. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying.
He's calling us a dumbass. You know what? I think he fell out of the tree. He sounded like a Newcastle fan.
Yeah, he fell out of the tree. But I look, Newcastle. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't think Gakpo gets dropped. I think the front three stays the same. I think it's all about picking the tallest, most robust midfield you can possibly pick and make sure they're on their A game. Win their effing duels. We lost every single duel against them.
Okay, let's just say someone does, or Curtis plays at right back, right? Like JD just put it in there, and as I was about to say it. Just say Curtis plays at right back. So you get your midfield that you want to do. Would you swap Wirtz for Gakpo? Because Gakpo away from home has not been good. He's brilliant at home. He literally scores every game mostly at home. He's in one of those modes at the moment where he scores at Anfield all the time. But away from home, he goes missing. Not for a fight where Wirtz runs a lot. Like, you know, when he came off on the other night, he was the highest. He'd run the most in the pitch.
I hear that.
Would you blame left?
I hear that.
Blame left.
No, I in this game. I mean, look, he may prove me totally wrong, and he may be brave and wow, balls out, and this is a brave call and brave decision. but I just think he's going to do horses for courses, and it's not dropping Verts. It's just,
rotating, same thing.
But then there's a notion, but then there'll be the notion of put him in the kitchen, see if you can handle the heat, So there is that as well.
Yeah, because I mean, Germany must have great atmosphere. I mean, the German Bundesliga has great atmospheres as well, and hostile atmospheres as well. So he would have played in this before. It's not going to be like it's something new. Come on, I think they would have played in hot atmospheres, but they played at Anfield all the bloody time, so they should be used to it. But obviously, it's on your side. That's the only difference. And they've played at Newcastle. The last games were hostile, last couple of seasons. So I'm interested to see.
Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I mean, look, that's our opinions, people. There's
I'm missing the game.
Oh, changa, tu changa bande.
I'm missing the game, man, because I booked.
I'll watch it for you.
Yeah, I booked WWE Raw live on Netflix.
Okay.
I'm there in Birmingham, and like this was done 6 months ago, but they put the bloody fixture on Monday night when they moved it. I was like, you paid tickets for that, mate. Gotta go.
Fair enough. So that shows your dedication to the cause. But anyway, we won't get into that. But yeah, another great show in the can. Time has flown. I must run off now because our Friday prayers coming up. And
absolutely, we must then go.
I need to get a shower shave, as I said, before we run off to Friday prayers. And Monday, all it leaves us to do a quick prediction of scores. We should actually done a little a league, man. Me and you see who gets the most predicted scores.
What do we do for Bournemouth?
I can't remember.
We both predicted a win anyway, didn't we? So
I don't think we did a prediction score.
No,
but I've gone for a 1-1.
You've gone for a 1-1 versus Newcastle, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me just write this in our WhatsApp.
No, you don't need to. Why do you need to do it now?
Why? I'm doing it now. We're starting.
Okay, fine.
We're starting, so you can keep an eye. I'm gonna go. Fine. I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool.
Okay, 2-1 Liverpool, people. I hope Gags is right. I hope I always hope Gags is right.
Well, let's get other predictions quickly before we go. Liverpool now says 3-1 Liverpool. Anybody else before we go? Anyone else? But 2-0.
Easy there at the office. My God, love it.
I don't know how these guys go.
Leopardtree is really on our
case. Oh my God, he's really going for you this time, isn't he?
Water for Ducks back.
My
Water
God.
for Ducks back, man. People coming.
3-0, 2 early goals, crowd's quiet and calm. 1-0, 2-0. This is all Liverpool fans. Yeah, 2-1. Oh, there you go, Wolsey. We got a Newcastle fan in the house. Wolsey. 2-1 Liverpool. 3-0. Okay, there you go. Everybody's confident, and Wolsey's confident as well. So fair enough.
Apart from me, I've said 1-1. But
yeah. Okay. Well, thanks a lot, Grizz, for joining me early because I had a day off and we couldn't do last night. But hope everything's well with you and hope everything's well with everybody else as well.
Absolutely.
And we will be back next week, maybe Friday, maybe Thursday. We'll see.
Probably normal time.
Evening.
Well, let us know in the comments, and let us know in the comments afterwards if you prefer this time or you prefer evenings. Let us know, and we'll try to cater.
Yeah. Well, there's 3,500 people watching this in the morning, so it was great. Still great turnout. Thank you so much, everybody. We really appreciate it. Go and watch everything else that Grizz does. Go and watch everything else that we do. We appreciate you, and hopefully Monday and the weekend and the week onwards brings signings and wins and goals, and everybody stays injury free. Until then, have a great one. The Reds.
Jalper.